up? Peace to everybody out there, man. Peace to y'all, man. Gonna make this, talk about this, make this quick. I mean, you know what's crazy in life? Where people, we go through shit as people, man. And we'll put other people through shit because we going through something, or we used to going through something, so sometimes it look like it might be a natural thing that that you going through what you going through, you know, or like putting it down with other people, putting holding yourself accountable and shit, and putting it down when it come to meeting people out here, or you know. And it's a reason why, like, when I say like going through the worst time in my life, it ain't even really the worst time, but it was some worst times that I had though. Like, and what I mean by now is because I'm in a whole new chapter where I have a kid out here and I still gotta provide for myself. And it's like people don't really like know you. Like, for instance, with me, like, I try to tell people, like, a lot of y'all really don't care because it's somebody in your life that didn't care. And we go through shit, but you don't supposed to like just fuck people over out here. And it's a reason why, like, it's a reason why that certain people stay away from relationships, friendships, and all. Like, I'm one of them people that stay away from people because when I was down, a lot of people kicked me when I was down and shit. Or they wanted to just keep me down. Because not being down as in like I'm a downer, but like if I got my head, in my head, I'm on some, man, the world could be way better than this. We could be way better doing this and doing that. Somebody will say that's a hater. The same people that say that's a hater when you down, they'll be kicking you down, but when you up, it's like it never happened. It's like, it's just crazy how the world flips. It's crazy how the world flips. Like when you start to come up, work your way up, whether that's through a job, through anything, and support, you got, like me, I got a support system. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I ain't looking in the camera right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be like crazy how like the world really be when it don't really have to be this way. And then we have, like, for instance, like a person, people would be out here, used to be out here like, you need Jesus, you need a job, you need this. When the whole time, most times I used to be happy, but I only get depressed when I didn't have the shit that I wanted. So at a certain age, like, damn, shit ain't working fast enough. I'm finna say, fuck this shit and go homeless, bro. I'll do this shit. If I can't do it here, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do it together. Cause that's my mindset. My mindset is a together type of, a tribal type of thinking. It's never been like no, let me turn this down, cause I know that shit talking for what, 5 minutes. I know that it's everybody ain't got that tribal mindset where we all put in together and we all have a house together. We can grow, we can have enough land for food. Or even then, it's crazy because the reason why it's just crazy, this shit. When I know shit, this is what it bothers me, and I have to go. I appreciate that I go to work. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that I got a job, but it's not. This is not it. And some people be thinking that they see me, my aura be on a high frequency, that this is what I want. Like, no, I'm just adopting. This is just an adaptation. I'm an adaptation. Because I know it ain't permanent, only because it's ran by people that is one, not of my ethnicity or race, not of my tribal, none of the tribal cousins. And for two, which go down to number one too, like people be bigots and don't really care about the people that is working the establishment of their corporation and shit. This is why I always stayed away from working jobs. Wanted to stay away from working jobs, but I've been working since I've been 19 though. Since I've been 19, but the crazy part, I used to save money. I learned how to save money and do all this. But when emergencies come up, you go in the stash of that you were stacking. And this is why, like, when you help people, sometimes it don't even come from for me, it never been like, I never held a grudge against somebody who couldn't pay me back. Because it's like, I never asked for nothing back in return anyway. So some people expect something in return so quick where they throw it in people's face. You know, so it's just crazy how, like, life now is like, it's still more challenges coming up. But the worst time, a chapter that I had was a chapter. But now I'm in a new chapter but I'm better off in the mindset that I got now versus what I had back then. Like, you know, I don't criticize people smoking weed. And it's the funny thing about this shit, bro. When I speak my mind, I don't like speaking my mind with everybody because some people don't get exactly where I come from. When I said when I start smoking weed, they'll just jump and just cut me off, be like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed, bro. Never said it was. But everybody different. Everybody's mindset is different. And everybody look at life different. And people go through different shit. Like the mental shit that I had to go through with the police harassment, getting plotted on, robbed and shit. And then people like look at you crazy and shit because your hair ain't all done. You walking, catching a bus, even though you're supposed to care what people think. You really don't, because that take a toll too when you do care what people think. But when you know like you deserve better though, that's when shit do be like, okay, I gotta start somewhere, but I'm keep doing this, I'm keep spending my money on this. And that shit takes a toll. You getting depressed, becoming depressed and shit about shit that you can't change. I mean, you can change it. We got the power to change shit, but we can't change the fact that when you fail, where you fail once, don't mean you should not try again. We should always try again with something or the same thing. If we feel like that's part of us, whatever it is, talent, work form, whatever, like, that you try, but you really, and you know you put your all into it, that's what you should go for. That's just my opinion. Now, if it's something that you feel like you're doing it for somebody else, not that you feel, but you are, but you really don't know until you go back and realize, like, you got to question yourself, like, damn, is this really for me? Like, where did I learn this from? To keep a tradition going, sometimes it might be true. You might got to keep some shit going too. But that don't mean that's the only thing you should be doing. That's the only thing to do in life, because life is a massive, we in a massive ball of energy and shit. Peace to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Like this thing up, man. Comment, subscribe. No, don't even subscribe. No, talking shit. But weed is not for you, brother. Man, from back here, look like your name say smoking, smacking. And I had my own spiritual experiences with weed. I ain't gonna lie. And when I mean spiritual experiences, is like I'm talking about as far as like enhancing music that I listen to, what I'm reading, what I'm drawing. But everybody not, and everybody in the community don't live. Some people, whatever you watch and do, and you smoke weed, it's just going to enhance on whatever you're doing, basically. And sometimes it could take a toll, because if you just depending on weed, you know, to be like, then that's that. You know what I'm saying? You become isolated from knowing how to be like, take your medicine and let it marinate. Take your herb and let it marinate. But most times, I think also too, it's the government shit though that really got me. That's why I really backed off, because I'm like, this shit crazy, bro. I can't keep doing this shit, bro. And it's, you can't even sell it, because now you can legally go buy it from a store, versus back then where our people was getting fucked up by the police, niggas robbing each other. Niggas still do rob each other over this shit. It's just crazy how, like, it's just crazy, man. All these thoughts about how shit could be better, really, or how shit could really run, bro. It's like, I know I'm not the only one seeing how this shit could really run, man. But it is what it is, though. And everybody got their own, like, even when it comes to relationships. Like, I got my own way of doing my shit, and this is why, like, I kind of, like, don't be on I don't be on some weird shit, lying and shit, none of this shit. Like, or to just to be like, get some legs, some wet, you know what I'm saying? Because it always come natural when you're natural. But when you know you got responsibilities and shit, and you know you gotta uphold yourself. You couldn't get it when I could have, like, for instance, like, for my time, being down and out, fucked up, like, got some, and then I'm like, man, I need to get my shit together. I don't even want to be in a relationship right now. And then it's like, the time you want something, you can't get it, because you just can't get it. So it's like, all right, I ain't finna chase this, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and then boom. Your energy, you start to respect your own energy, like, respecting the fact that you had to uphold yourself. Body look good, mental strength getting better. Although motherfucker might have some remnants and shit like that, even up to this damn point. reminisce as in still remembering shit, having little memories from the past and shit about shit, how shit played out and shit. Even just yesterday, bro, went to go get me went to Little Caesars, and I don't even eat pizza and shit like this like too much, like going like to certain fast foods. So I ordered, y'all know me, no cheese, you know what I'm saying? Trying to eat the dairy and shit, but really shit. But police rolled behind me. Then when I pulled in, they made a U-turn and pulled in and shit. This shit gave me a remnants like, man, what the fuck? Why the fuck do these motherfuckers always want to come fuck with me, bro? So I went in and looking back like, damn, he parked next to me. I told the cashier, like, bro, like, and they looking for somebody up here. But it's just that shit like that. Like, he went out there and asked them and shit, and he looking for somebody. But that type of shit where it's like, when like, police is not even they're not no real operation. It's like, really, we in warfare, like, when it comes to them. Like, it's really warfare when it comes to the system and us. So I'll be have to stay strong and militant the best I can, man, because a lot of people, man, they got their own way of thinking and doing shit, and just as me, I do too. And I never go inviting some shit in where unless I thought it was what it was, but it ain't. Friendships, relationships, and anything, bro. When people kick you down and shit, look at you crazy and shit, that make you really not give a fuck about what people really be going through, because people put their own self through shit and feel like they better. They don't even, it's like, they don't look like people. Some people don't make it look so good that they don't go through shit, but they really be going through it when they start to really, when you conversate, like, damn. And for motherfuckers to see me, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy how, like, the local environment really is like, local environments in America these days, it's just crazy, bro, because it's individualism shit. Like, shit don't play out well. Everybody off of self. And I get pissed about shit. This is why, like, I'm done with, like, certain shit, man, because a lot of people, man, they really out here, like, they go do them regardless if you kiss their ass or not, bro. People go do them, bro. You be loyal as much, motherfucker, find a way to do funny shit in a relationship. You be loyal to a job so much, they still find a way to try to get rid of you. And if they can't, they just go bow down to you, be kissing your ass. This is how this shit work out. But yeah, though, man, I'm up out of here in a minute, though. Just thinking about the worst times of this shit. Like, not shit ain't adding up. Almost giving up, man. Knowing that I got a support system, so it's like, nah, let me not give this up if my support system ain't give up on me. Just because the world don't like rock with you, don't mean that if you got a support system that they ain't gotta agree to everything, but if they letting you rock out and be you, then continue that. Got to build on from that, because we really just renting all this shit. Some people be like, don't really be truthful and honest about shit. Like, we really just renting till the day we die, unless something happen in one of these generations where shit changes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm up out of here though. Appreciate everybody tuning in.